The Incredible Hulk will not be presented this evening.
That's it, I'm turning back. I know your family's waiting. I know it's an important day. All right, we'll give it a try. I'll set short coordinates. I won't jump far. I'll get you back there in time, pal. Trust me. Our only hope now is to outrun that Imperial garbage scow, though. I'm going to Lightspeed. That's the spirit. You'll be celebrating Life Day before you know it. Stand by. Here's where we say goodbye to our unpleasant friends.
Happy Life Day. It's not quite Life Day, but...
The Star Wars Holiday Special. Starring Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia. With Anthony Daniels as C-3PO. Peter Mayhew as Chewbacca. R2-D2 as R2-D2.
Aren't you even in
James
this?
Earl Jones as the voice of Darth Vader.
Actually, he is in this for like a half minute.
Chewbacca's family. His wife Mala. His father Itchy. His son Lumpy.
Go Lumpy.
With special guest stars Beatrice Arthur,
Up Sprawl.
Art Carney,
Happy Life Day.
Diane Carroll, the Jefferson Starship, Harvey Korman,
This doesn't care. They shouldn't. It's YouTube.
and an animated Star Wars story on the Star Wars Holiday
I did it last year. They
Special.
don't top 3 on this, as far as I know. And if not, whatever.
The Star Wars Holiday Special.
It's Life Day.
Sponsored by General Motors. People building transportation to serve people.
They gotta keep with the spirit of the holiday. You gotta, you know, just spread holiday cheer. Why is it these are these actually white? These white perlers. They look white. Why do they look like they look almost cream colored? I don't want Santa having a cream colored beard. Jesus, he's loud. You down just a tiny bit. Why is this so loud? It's Lumpy. Is this the same one? Is this the same what? Holiday special? It's the same holiday special as before. Yeah, the like the one from what, 79 I think it was. You watched this before? Oh yeah. We've seen this before. It's a holiday tradition. Holiday tradition of awful. Why couldn't you sprawl? It's you know, you gotta experience Life Day. You experience 30 minutes of these guys moaning at the camera. Did I make Kitty watch it? Yes. Two, three. Down. We looked for that Grappine. We couldn't find. We didn't see anything out there. We think we might have seen something, but we're not sure. One, two, three, four. Still canon? I'm pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure George Lucas swore this off. I think they're remaking it. Like that one I wouldn't feel comfortable sharing on Twitch. But the crap quality YouTube VHS I'm not too concerned about. I hate them. Do I need to update any of the music or anything? Are they too loud? I need like pink cheeks here. He had like cherry cheeks, didn't he? I don't want these like rosy red screwy lips on his cheeks as well. Blush. I've actually have blush. Let me use that. Make his Lego. Is it going to be canonical, I wonder? Like, is it going to be like this? Just better? Will they go into the Life Day aspect of it?
Grappine says only this time Rey finds herself traveling back in time, bumping into young Luke Skywalker. JC Denton, kill me.
What's up, Brain Buster? What's up, Micah? Yes, it's Star Wars time again. Much to my chagrin. Every time I turn it on, I'm like, I know it's a tradition, but... You know what? I got an idea. The screen's gonna get screwed up for a second. There we go.
Brainbuster says yes, it's tradition. Much like the tradition the Aztecs had with ripping out the hearts of people for sacrifices.
Why am I doing a Star Wars proler? I'm making these. I'm thinking about making them for work. You know, yeah, to be a good to be a good teammate. Have Christmas presents. Baby yoga. Oh, is this the wrong one? Oh, oh, oh! I thought you were kidding about having Ray. Wait, is it already released? Three, 1, 2, 3. Oh, oops. Apparently Aztecs did human sacrifices, but apparently at the same time that Europeans came over, the Aztecs going through a period of upheaval. Basically, they're going to. Oh, so they didn't normally do as much murdering. Then is what you're trying to say.
What's that? Oh, R2, look. It's Chewbacca's family.
How does Chewbacca's family have
Here, keep working on it.
access to be able to talk to Luke whenever?
Hi, Lumpy.
Wouldn't he be
Where's
on a
Chewbacca?
like secure rebel channel?
Whoa, wait a minute, one at a time.
I wanna do. How many languages does Luke speak?
Not now, R2. Oh, wait a minute, I don't like the looks of this. Let me get this fixed. Oh, R2, you're supposed to be watching that. There.
They are
That ought to
monsters.
hold it, I think.
Other Aztec facts. We don't know if the basketball they
What's
did kill
up?
the winner, so we just sort of assume.
Chewbacca. Yeah, we'll bring him to the screen. I want to say hello to him.
Fascinating.
You don't know where
Coffee
he is?
actually sounds pretty good.
Oh, he's not there yet. Is that it? Oh, boy. Well, all I can tell you is that he and Han left here on schedule. If he's not there now, they're way overdue. Gee, there must have been trouble.
I'm sure he's not dead.
R2, please, this is important. Now listen, calm down. I mean, you know how Han and Chewbacca are. Anything could have happened. They could have stopped off somewhere or been held up by an asteroid storm. Listen, I wouldn't worry about Chewbacca. I know him, and he hasn't missed a life day yet, right? Well, there you go. He's not
How
gonna
well do you
miss
know
this one
Chewbacca?
either.
Didn't you like
It's
just
just
meet him?
taking him a little bit longer to get there. That's all. He'll make it.
Like canonically speaking?
Don't look so worried. Now, Chewie's not going to want to come home to a house full of long faces, is he? Come on, Mala, let's see a little smile. Come on. There, that's better. Try to enjoy your life day. I got to get back to this engine. I think we might have it solved. R2! What are you doing? Watch that, will you? Oh, no. It's all right. Nobody's perfect.
They had a little quirky moment. Funny because everything blew up. I think a lot of people are as well. Real talk. Everything in this movie takes so long to get to. It takes them a really long time to get through these sequences.
Oh, an Imperial Guard. I suppose you want to see my identification?
No, I'm off duty. I've come
He
to
looks like a
graduate.
blonde, baby-faced David Bowie. He does, kinda. You're not wrong.
Browse around, make yourself at home. As you can see, I've got just about everything a man or Wookiee would want. Oh, here. Let me show you this. I really love this.
It's everything he'd want. He picks up a bag.
Ah, here we are. Here it is. A pocket-sized aquarium.
Anyways, I just realized that, maybe I should, like, be the good, productive coworker thing and give gifts that cost practically nothing.
I hate fish.
So do I, as a matter of fact. I take a drink.
There you go. Here's some Christmas decorations. Enjoy them. Throw them away. I don't care.
Some of the
But
stupid stuff those Wookiees purchased from me. Oh, here. Here's a hot little item that seems to be moving pretty rapidly these days. Excuse me. Got a wall screen custom. Good to see you again. Don't say a word, madam. I know just why you're calling. You're wondering when that shaggy carpet you ordered will arrive at your home. Let me assure you, madam, it's on its way. You know, it was made especially for you by a little old woman 4 planets away.
unaired interview at the time David Bowie was high as a kite. I can see that too. I'm noticing a lot more actors just completely ripped out of their mind. And I can't blame them. Wouldn't you be? If you had the time and the money to just be completely torched all the time, would you want to not be lucid in this world? So much, everything's just so much easier if you don't have to think about it.
Groomer.
Just a groomer.
A groomer.
Just a groomer, you say? It's a lot more than that. Evidently, you haven't read the instructions of the warranty and the guarantee. Besides shaving and hair trimming, it's guaranteed to lift stains off clothing, faces, and hands. Cleans teeth, fingers,
What does this
and
have to
toenails,
do with Christmas?
washes eyes, pierces ears, calculates, modulates, and syncopates life rhythms, and can repeat the entire Imperial Penal Code, all 17 volumes, in half the time of the old XP-21. Just the thing to keep you squeaky clean. I use one of these all the time.
I know Christmas Hut.
Really?
Like,
Well, not all the time.
in general?
Some of the
Or
time.
as a proer?
Oh, another outstanding.
I think I've got
feature of
enough
this little
brown
item.
for that.
You can recharge it by simply plugging it into any ordinary laser outlet.
I'll take it.
Good, I thought you would. Now, would you like to pay me something for it, or give me something in trade?
I said I'll take it.
That's a load off my mind. I thought I might embarrass you when I told you to accept it as a gift. I don't like embarrassing people. I don't like being embarrassed myself. That's why I don't like to embarrass
Who you
people.
talking to, man?
I just said that.
Nobody's in the store anymore.
Just a groomer.
This is funny, entertaining. I mean, he doesn't like this. I don't know. Did he have a lot to do with this movie? Doesn't seem like it.
Before we find the rebels.
I want the rebels located and identified. If it means searching
Seems like
for
he
your
doesn't
household
care
and
much
assistant.
for it. Maybe he was also coked out of his mind. Yeah, that's true. Maybe he just doesn't like it because it didn't pan out very well. How do holiday dates work in FTL civilizations? Maybe it works like star dates. Maybe Life Day is specific to Wookiees. I know about the rolling train TV series.
Brainbuster
I
says,
do
Raw,
not.
you work for Disney. How do Wookiees fuck?
I'm sure there's a Wikipedia article on it. Do you want me to look it up? Think I won't? You think I won't look it up, Brainbuster? I'm looking it up right now. You enjoy this terrible cooking special while I look it up. How do Wookiees reproduce is how Google.
The loin is very tasty and serves 4 nicely. Of course, if your family has a hearty appetite, I would suggest then that old popular holiday favorite, the bantha rump. Very tender.
How do star dates work? I don't know. Can you make a trailer from YouTube? Sure.
But only you know the size of a bite in your family.
There's actually a Wikipedia article about reproduction.
All right. Now it's time to put our chunks.
There's a subsection about pornography.
Let's see. And we add a dash of legamo. Very good. Sprig of celery. Very nice. Little bit of tertium. Always nice. And, tertium is nice. And just a little whisper of chelto. Oh, that's looking very nice. Guess what I forgot?
What did you forget?
A bit of the calorantrum root. Wonderful. Just adds that touch of piquancy. There we go.
I don't understand
Nice.
what the thought process was of this. Like, why? Why did they come up with this?
And guess what we're ready for now? The cooking. Step 1.
Super Train.
Stir the mixture. Stir, 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 stir. Stir, 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 stir. Very nice. Now, step 2. While we're stirring, we also whip. So it's stir, whip, stir.
I hate this sequence in the Star Wars, so I'm sort of ignoring that and watching Super Train instead.
Let's try it again together at an increased tempo, because precision is very important in this recipe, and we do want to have a fine consistency, don't we? So, and on the count of 1. Stir, whip, 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 stir, stir.
This is very 70s.
Whip, whip, stir. Come on, faster all together now. Cooking can be fun. Stir, whip, whip, stir. Stir, whip, stir. Wow! Having fun, all right?
How many full episodes are on YouTube? Oh, nice. What is it about? Why does an FTL civilization have... What did Brainbuster say? While female Wookiees have...
Stir. That's not right. I'm sorry. Stir, whip, stir, beat. Stir, whip, stir, beat. Coming along nicely. Starting to have a fine aroma.
I mean, theoretically, Grap Ryan... I don't know.
Got it just in time. Now, at this time,
I don't have an
usually
answer
like
for you.
to taste the broth, so we'll have a little taste.
Whip.
What,
Sproul?
Sproul says stir whip, stir whip, stir whip.
Whip.
Very nice. Oh, wonderful. Coming along nicely.
You know who's on coke? Is this woman. Is it?
Along. Little tongue kill. One for the pot. Coming along.
This character is supposed, like, in character. I don't care if the actor is a man or a woman, that's fine, but either way. But the character is supposed to be female, right? Like, it doesn't matter. But... It was Super Stew. I think it was, Antha Stew? Android. Was she a robot? I know there's robots in this. I didn't think she was.
All right, the coordinates weren't the best. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh, pal?
You're not gonna make it to Life Day.
Out of hyperspace in the middle of an Imperial convoy. At least against these fighters, we got more of a chance. However slim. I'll say that again. This is one Life Day we won't soon forget. Wait. I lost control of the remote cannons.
The Millennium Falcon is a it's a freighter ship, right? It's just a transport ship. I can't blame him at all.
Attention, all viewers. Due to suspected rebel activity on the Kazook planet, the Empire has declared martial law.
Kazook? That's not how you say that planet. It's Kashyyyk.
Around the planet, no ships will be permitted to land or take off until further
Ships are armed to protect themselves. Yeah, but against the Imperial fleet? I feel like TIE fighters are designed to be able to take out things bigger than space truck. Am I wrong? Really don't want to pull this apart. I pulled it apart. That's alright. Easy fix.
It's me, Sondan.
Hey, strong bed.
Aichi, I brought you that proton pack. You know, for the what's this? The whatchamacallit, the thingamabob.
The fighters were designed to kill fighters.
That's it, the mind evaporator. Boy, am I glad to see you folks.
Yeah. It should have been... It should pretty easily take out Space Truck.
Why all the long, hairy faces?
Didn't he, like, agree to come back in Episode 7 if, and massive Episode 7 spoilers, he got killed? Like, wasn't that, like, part of Episode 7, like, his stipulation of coming back to Star Wars?
I brought you something special, short stuff.
I thought I remember something like that.
You got it. Happy Life Day. I love to make a Wookiee happy. And now for the lovely lady of the house.
Look at that snowman.
Happy Life Day.
Well, that's really nice. That came out real nice.
What does an old friend get? Well?
Ow, ow, ow. Too hot.
That's more like it.
See my space one? It's like his Dream Ghost in Rise of Skywalker. I haven't seen the last one, so don't... I mean, I don't really care, but try not to tell me, like, super spoilers.
Brainbuster says spoilers, Rise of Skywalker is fucking bad.
That's what people said about The Last Jedi, and I enjoyed The Last Jedi. I thought it was fine. It wasn't great, but it was fine. That being said, I am hilariously easy to entertain, so...
I'll insert this proton pack.
It's time for old man.
I thought you might like this. It's one of those, it's a real, it's kind of hard to explain. It's a, wow. You know what I mean?
Growling.
Happy Life Day.
What were you saying, Micah? Apparently they got hunted by sea.
I do mean Happy Life Day.
They drawing inspiration from fast motorboats who could outrun customs. Care about safety. To be honest, I don't really, but I do like trains. Like, I legitimately enjoy trains. So, I mean, people who hate The Last Jedi also hate Rise of Skywalker. Was it really that bad? I heard it was fine. I didn't hear any, like, people universally hated Episode 1, right? Like, that was pretty obvious from the beginning. I liked it, but like I said, easy to entertain. I love this section because in my last year when we did this, that's what we ought to do. I ought to, like, like make a clip of this section, like right about the point where the clip was made last time when I was playing your American Truck Simulator, and see how different I look from then to there. Because I remember looking particularly chunk last year in December. Thing to build a TV series around a train. That does sound interesting.
Searching. I am here. My voice is for you alone.
This is
I
gross.
am found in your eyes only. I exist for you. I am in your mind as you create me. Oh, yes. I can feel my creation. I'm getting your message. Are you getting mine? Oh.
Hey, Micah. Have a good night. Or day. Whatever time it is there.
Well, just relax. Just relax. Yeah.
3, 4.
Now, we can have a good time.
Probably not the worst time to bail at the grossest part of the movie.
I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you a secret. I find you adorable. I find you adorable. I find you adorable. I don't need to ask.
I never get used to how gross this is.
You see, I am your fantasy. I am your experience. So experience me. I am your pleasure. So enjoy me together.
I couldn't imagine showing my children this.
That we might
Hotspot,
turn
yes.
this moment into an eternity.
Could you imagine sitting down on like Christmas Eve in 1979 and saying to your kids, let's go out and watch a, actually this was on TV, wasn't it? It was broadcast to TV. Let's sit down around at the couch, drink some eggnog, and watch the Star Wars Christmas special.
If we could only bend this minute, infinitely extend this minute, then I could live my whole life right now.
I mean, can you blame this Wookiee? Like, he's an old, shaggy Wookiee, and this guy comes to his house and says, I can offer you what is basically an electronic genie for your sex drive. Did you say no? What, you're 90 years old? There's no grandma in the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where the lip is. Made for TV. So it was just that one time it launched, right? And like somebody had the foresight to video record it. You know, pop in the Betamax. I should make a goth Santa. I'm gonna make one more normal Santa, and then maybe the next one will be goth Santa. Like just black lipstick and black hat. Maybe give him some makeup.
If I could just hold my breath and close my eyes.
Even without the weird Wookiee porn, this is just weird. How did the script writing get to this point? Like, I want to have a 4-minute long song. About this. Pink here.
Brainbuster says I hate this.
It's real bad, isn't it? This is a journey every time. It's like the trial of Christmas. With all the good in the world, there has to be some bad, or you won't appreciate it. White. That's tan. Like a white here. There. Okay. Yeah, I'm on track. You'd be pissed at your parents for letting you watch this. I kind of want to like. My kids aren't into Star Wars. Part of me wants to get their reaction from this. But I don't want to show it to them because it's terrible.
I have made the connection. You may speak now if you wish.
Why did it take C-3PO? Like special clearance and all that like extra work, and the Wookiees just immediately got to Luke.
Personally, she's seen happier ones.
I don't want to tire the channels. So could you do me a favor and send either Chewbacca or Han Solo to the screen, please?
Neither of them are there. They're all dead.
She says that she would like to grant your request, but is quite unable to do so.
You mean they haven't arrived yet?
She says there has been no contact.
Yes, I think I understand her message. That Imperial Patrol must be giving them more trouble than we bargained for.
Yeah, I was just about to say, look at those
Mom,
eyes.
Are you alone?
She's not here.
No, she says she is not alone. She's with a friend.
Could he come to the screen, please?
Could somebody who speaks English come to the screen? I need a translator.
I'm Sondan, a local trader, a friend of the rebellion, and a member of the Alliance.
Good. Look, I know I can count on you to take care of my friends until their leader returns. You'll do that for me, won't you?
Yes, indeed, ma'am. That's what I'm here for.
She's expressing her warmth towards the trader.
Look, I can see you're in good hands, Mala. I'll contact you again soon.
I'd say she doesn't care about Han, but I don't think she didn't really by this point in the story.
What's that I smell? Could it be some of those famous Wookiee Ookies?
What? The hell is a Wookiee Ookie? I'm not letting that one go. Hold on, is that what he said?
What I smell. Could it be some of those famous Wookiee Ookies?
I need to know more about the Wookiee Ookie.
I told you we'd make it. Did I ever let you down?
Wookiee Ookie.
I feel the same way about you too, pal, and your family.
Did he say Wookiee Cookie? I heard Wookiee Ookie both times.
System. Better land on the north side. It'll be safer there. So it's a long walk. A little exercise never hurt anybody.
Cookie? Wookiee Ookie, yeah.
Happy Life Day, pal.
Graphrine says she's the OG truster.
There's a recipe for Wookiee Ookies.
What I tell you? Must be Chewbacca.
Is Leia taking the call? She sent the call. Like, she got in contact with them. I think she wanted to talk to Han or Chewie.
Graphrine says Sandia not like I like you Barker Solo.
Barker Solo. Another guy who's gonna need somebody who speaks English. Like, do you think these guys speak English? Like the Empire? Or, not English, Wookiee. Recipe sucks. I didn't even look at the merits of it. Yeah, it looks
This unit is occupied
fine.
by 4 Wookiees, 2 adult
Not sure what's
males,
different
1
about it
adult
from
female,
other,
and 1 male
like,
child.
other cookies.
Where is the other Wookiee male?
Officer, maybe I could be of some help there, sir.
Who are you? And what are you doing in this Wookiee house?
I'm the trader in this district. You see, the truth of the matter is she had a terrible fight with her husband, and he just stormed right out.
Your identification?
I said...
Your identification?
Oh, identification, yes. It's a very important thing, identification. I never leave the shop without my identification. It's very
Space
important. Just
flower.
times like this. I just found my identification. I think it's in my pocket there.
Space poppy seed.
Search the dwelling.
Officer, you may notice that little leather case that I carry my identification card in. I whipped that up myself. That's a pretty fast-selling little item. And, well, some people like to keep things neat and clean, and that's why I had the little leather case for the identification card. As a matter of fact, if any of you guys want a couple of those leather cases, I've got a couple of extra ones there.
He just keeps going on, doesn't he?
Oh, officer, that picture you're looking at right now was taken quite a few years ago. That's one of me. I've gained quite a bit of weight since then.
Hello.
Landed off perfectly, big guy.
Where's your daddy?
These things have no respect for authority. Excuse me, I beg your pardon. Maybe you know my brother's boy. He's a member of the Imperial militia. He must be 24 or 25 years old by now. He loves the service. Great little guy.
Your identification is in order. You can go now.
Thank you very much. I just have a little more work to finish up here. And
Yeah, can't they,
by the
like,
way,
rip your arm out of your sockets? Like, they don't care if they get shot. They'll kill you first.
make yourself to home. Wookiee food isn't the greatest, but I'm sure that I can whip something up in the kitchen there that we can all eat. You don't mind, do you, Mala? Mala, will you come in the kitchen to help me? That thing. That's a very delicate piece of workmanship. All right, now, it's all right. Slightest jarring will mess up the whole works. If you want to play around with it, let me show you how. Relax, I gotta turn it on, don't I? Just sit down and enjoy it.
Well, he stood down real quick.
Okay, there we go.
I call this my Jefferson Starship machine. Oh yeah, they'll rip your face clean off. They don't even care.
Will you get on with it? Okay, okay.
What do you think they told Jefferson Starship? Was this just straight up, we'll pay you to be in our special? Or more like Jefferson Starship said they'll do it for free? Probably the former. Just really want to be in Star Wars. Does this have anything to do with Christmas or Life Day or literally anything? Random celebrities and actors. I mean, most of them are just like Star Wars cameos, right? Like, they're cool. I think The Mandalorian is amazing, but I mean, amazing strong. It's really good. A lot of actors are just happy to be in Star Wars. Like B. Arthur, you slip her into the idea because she got a really weird role. B. Arthur wasn't in The Mandalorian. I don't want to spoil anything, but he's real dead. Probably not wrong, that time. I'm just not sure what the link to Star Wars or Christmas or anything is. I kind of want to know, like, why was Jefferson Star Dip on the Star Wars holiday special? Okay, this is the entirety of the history, and it doesn't explain
Graprine says
anything.
Jesus was a Jedi that crash landed here but still lost to Orion Age CIV.
I need to make a dreidel too. I have a dreidel pattern. Why not tonight though? Dang it. I need to melt these a
I know
little
you'd like it.
longer.
Your work here is finished. You may leave now. I guess you're right. About all I can do for now. And I hope you guys find what you're looking for. Keep up the good work.
Long live the Empire or whatever.
See you soon. All right. Finish the search of the residence. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to leave you my card in case you need any. Okay, I'll leave it. Investigate the upper area. Check for any rebel material. Anything to connect this household with the Alliance. Oh, don't forget about these protective cases for your identification.
Brainbuster says being a search of the residence.
Finish the search of this house. We have other areas to cover today.
We've been here for a really long time.
Area.
We don't want to have to hurt anyone. That's not what we're here for. But
We're here
when
for your
my
husband.
men get angry, I can't always control them. We are going to continue our search.
Merry Christmas. We're here to search your house
Him quiet.
and arrest your
Did
husband
this ever happen?
and maybe kill your child. Oh, I think this is the cartoon? What book am I using as dead weight? I'm using the complete Final Fantasy III
RS Revenge, Captain Kizahan reporting.
Forbidden
We are
Game
awaiting the
Secrets.
return of Captain Han Solo and his first mate Chewbacca, who are long overdue on a delicate mission to acquire the mystical talisman, which has been sought by our forces and by the Empire.
The talisman.
C3PO.
It makes things invisible, I think. Yes, even you. Which I think might be an improvement.
We've picked up something.
It's the Millennium Falcon.
Everything's
Coming
good.
out of flight speed. I can't make contact.
Try a lower channel.
Falcon, do you copy? Come in, Falcon.
It's Chewie, but where's Han?
That's him hanging upside down.
I can't make radio contact.
He's on a collision course. Princess, we're in mortal danger from our own forces.
Falcon, do you copy?
This is madness.
You're right, General. I can't understand what Chewbacca's doing.
Whatever he's doing, there must be a reason. Hold your fire.
We've lost
Worried I was going to burn down my desk for a second.
Stand by. The Falcon is near impact.
I'm going after them.
Luke, take R2 with you.
Yeah, I'm taking him
What'd
with
he
me.
say?
He's my
If something
astromech.
has happened to Captain Solo and Chewbacca is alone, you will need me to interpret.
So why are they taking a Y-Wing?
So he's firing on us.
I know, but I don't think he means to hit us. Chewie's a better shot than that.
Look, he's speeding up. We're losing him.
Not for long. This is Y4 to base. He's heading straight for a moon in the Pana system. Hang on, R2.
What about me? I'm going to shake apart.
We're approaching the water planet.
This is such weird animation.
Han and Chewie.
You're not wrong.
Hang on, 3PO. We're going in.
Are you sure this is the best way, sir? Master Luke, sir, are you all right?
Yes, how about R2? Our comm links are out. We can't contact the base.
Where are you going, sir?
To see if I can locate the Falcon by visual sighting. Maybe it's close by.
This is weird.
R2, stand by to fire the ejection pod.
And hurry, R2, or we'll be dessert soon.
Okay, is that ship still space-worthy? I guess not anymore. Hey, it's the first introduction of the Boba Fett ever. This is where he came from. It's embarrassing.
I'm not sure. You saved my life. Thank you.
You are alone?
I have 2 droids. We've come in search of a ship that crashed near here.
Maybe I can help you. I am Boba Fett. The ship you seek is nearby.
Are the Imperial troops near this planet?
They are here, friend, and growing more powerful.
How far away?
Settle down. All they do is eat.
This is all we have, but he's welcome to it.
You are foolish to waste your kindness on this dumb creature. No lower life form is worth going hungry for, friend. I take it you have no love of the Empire.
I don't.
Well, neither do I. It will be easy to find the ship you seek. Follow me, friend.
Don't you think it might be
So
imprudent to trust
mean.
him so quickly, sir?
He's our only chance. And besides, he seems like a friend.
I mean, he seems like a friend. He's obviously
Friend is merely a term
rude.
that is often misused.
Did R2 say that?
Words to that effect.
Chewie, you got the talisman. What's wrong?
Yeah, but Han Solo didn't hit people and things.
No! Don't destroy it! Talisman.
Boba Fett, no! He's a friend.
Sort of.
What did he do to Luke?
He didn't do anything. R2-D2 has detected contamination. It must have come from the talisman. R2 says it's some kind of sleeping virus that only affects humans. He says the only way to keep them alive is to let the blood rush to their heads.
I know this sleeping virus the Empire uses on its enemies. They have a remedy for it in the city. I can get some for you.
That would be super nice of you.
Chewbacca insists on going with you.
You will only get in the way. But if you must, come on.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I forgot I had this color. For the Goth Santa. Oh yeah. That might suck. Let's find out.
You stay here while I get the serum. I said stay, friend. Luke trusted me, and I'm your only chance of getting out of here alive. Do you understand me?
Luke trusted me, and in retrospect, probably a mistake on his part.
Starlog update. Although Boba Fett quickly located the serum for the sleeping virus, we had no idea of his real plan.
I have made contact with the rebels, and all is proceeding as you wish, Darth Vader.
He was really a bad guy all along.
What is it now? Or is that all? Just some silly game?
Some silly game. I thought you were watching cartoons over here. Well, that's boring. Bye. Why was he concerned about... Oh, because it had to do with the rebels? Is this like a documentary to him?
Metabolisms are slowing down. I wonder what's keeping Chewbacca. Try to find them on the view screen. Darth Vader.
Good work. But I want them alive. Now that you've gotten their trust, they may take you to their new base.
This time we'll get them all.
I see why they call you the best bounty hunter in the galaxy.
What will we do now?
That's some serious monologuing there. I see why they call you the bad guy.
We must leave quickly, friend.
Blaster seems excessive.
Are you all right?
I'm not sure.
What happened?
I don't know.
Well, somebody must know something. He says our friend Boba found serum for the talisman virus.
Boba, you're a hero and a faithful friend. You must come back with us. What's the matter with R2?
I'm afraid, sir, it's because you said Boba is a friend and faithful ally. That simply does not feed properly into R2's information bank.
What are you talking about?
We intercepted a message between Boba and Darth Vader, sir. Boba Fett is Darth Vader's right-hand man. I'm afraid this
You're gonna say it right in front of him?
plot.
We'll meet again, friend.
You didn't want to take him to the side?
Well, trust a droid to get to the bottom of things.
That looks ridiculous.
The rest of us.
I mean, they all look ridiculous.
I beg your pardon, sir. Chewbacca suspected all along there was something bad about Boba.
How did you know, Chewie?
May I quote directly, sir? He just didn't smell right.
Hand's face.
Well, let's get off this galactic raindrop.
Captain Kazan, Starlog entry 324-1, signing
But
off.
wait, was that C-3PO laughing?
Well, let's get off this galactic raindrop.
Captain Kazan, Starlog entry
Did they?
324-1, signing off.
Why is C-3PO laughing? And this needs to go. Wind one more time? Sure.
Captain Kazan.
Well, let's get off this.
All right.
Well, let's get off this galactic raindrop.
Captain.
Amazing. I'm not sure how that's supposed to fit in with, like, I don't need pink. Yeah, here. I don't know where that fits with the rest of the story. Like, did that really happen? Oh, not my stuffed bantha.
Let's go.
Found some rebel crap.
Nothing up there.
Wait, not? What was in the bantha?
Go clean up your room.
Did they rip off who biggest? Who? The guy in this room?
That will keep him busy for a while.
Yeah, aren't they like the guys who like on the Death Star? My God, shut him up. It's all white, right? White. Like, the trim will still be white, and the beard will still be white, but I'm thinking, like, the color of the hat itself needs to be, like, jet black, like his soul. All wrong. It needs to be white all the way across, so I think all of this needs to go down. Up.
This product was packed under strict quality control on
Sproul says I got that kid out of your hair for at least 2 hours, Mom.
manufacturer. It offers
Okay,
a
I own the
unique chance
council.
for consumers everywhere to meet an Amorphian being. The motor abilities of Amorphian citizens
did.
are frequently impaired by malfunctions, which result in a temporary loss of power. This in no way reflects on the safety of our product. Rather, it should serve as a guarantee of our high standard of long wear and durability.
There we go.
Thank you for selecting
He's supposed to be an
brand
android.
transmitter. If you assemble it properly,
Did I buy
following
Witness?
the instructions I am about to give you,
Or, no, it's not the council, right? Oh, I don't think I do on the council. Let me see. Council. No, I don't know the council. Unless it's on something other than Steam.
But now, let's
Check my
get started,
email.
shall we?
No, it doesn't look like it.
First, find the sealed package containing all the tools you'll need. Ah. It looks like this.
This part's real dumb too, and I don't know why
Try
it's in
not to
this
rip it
movie.
open, because it makes a very handy storage case for your tools until you need them again. Now, this is the first thing you'll need. Please be careful not to hurt yourself.
Maybe he's a
on the sharp
prototype, that's
edges.
why it doesn't work
Now,
very well.
Now, find the circuit breaker module. And by the way, let's start calling these components by their proper names. Circuit breaker.
What comedy? I refuse to believe this was intended to be funny.
Remember, every one of the 10,000 terminals on your circuit breaker module is marked in a particular color. Beautiful, aren't they? Like a rainbow. These must be connected to the wires with the corresponding colors. So, red goes to red.
I guess it depends on the planet.
Blue goes to blue.
How
and so on.
energy fields
Now,
work and whatnot,
watch
you
me
know?
closely.
Yes,
I'm going
I
to assemble
think.
our
1,
many
2, 3,
transmitters
4,
together.
yes.
Let us work slowly.
A barrel of laughs. I refuse to believe that either.
Well, I see time is running out, so we better turn our attention to the assembly of the impulse-to-voice translator. The impulse-to-voice
Didn't that re-download
translator,
EpicPen?
the very heart of the MIDI transmitter, which converts
Why not?
electronic energy, which you provide, into any of 1,000 recognizable languages.
We must
didn't.
remain alert for this very complicated procedure. Endurance and concentration are the key words here, and the total utilization of our neurocranial synapses.
They live up in a
is
tree.
Absolutely essential.
What is this? Why is this? What did he accomplish? What did we accomplish by being here with him? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, at the hat, I think I'm gonna go with the black hat. We're gonna have emo Santa.
The following live broadcast is recommended by the Imperial Council in the belief that your commitment to remain upstanding citizens will be reinforced. It is required viewing for all members of the Imperial forces.
Time now for Life on Tatooine, brought to viewers everywhere in the
Um,
hope that
is this
our
B.
own
Arthur?
lives may be uplifted by the comparison and enriched with the gratitude of relief. This transmission is unrehearsed and unedited, and is hereby begun without further comment as to its lack of moral value.
This is B. Arthur. This is it. Required viewing by the Empire. They say no quality when they see it. Lost the black thrower. I found it. I assume they need like a static vest or something.
Well, I am certain
certainly not going to get rich with customers like you. I thought I taught you to drink faster than that. Well, at least you're steady. Oh, come on now, drink up. There's plenty more where that came from. What'll it be? Hello.
That's racist. Maybe it's a different
Okay,
person.
we'll do it your way. Hello.
It's fantasy
Now we'll do it
racist.
my way. What'll it be?
Can we talk?
Well, of course we can talk. We are talking. You're not ordering. I'm not pouring. We are not drinking. We are talking. I'm moving this to make room for a drink so that next time I say, what'll it be, and you tell me, I can put it right there.
Doesn't matter. Give me anything. I'll have one of those. I'm sorry I couldn't get back before.
It's so weird.
Until now. Until tonight,
Creepy
I thought
weird.
about it a dozen times, but I had to be sure.
Excuse me, I have a customer waiting. I'll be right back.
Come back soon. I'll be waiting.
Did Obi-Wan kill this guy instead?
Akmina.
He's like super thirsty.
It's all gone. Look, there's a flower on top of it.
I see there is. Do you want another drink?
Flowers for you. I wanted to bring you something, and that's all I could think of.
I don't get many flowers, but you didn't have to bring me anything.
Red eyes.
Krellman, what a nice name.
When I left here the other night, I felt something that I haven't felt in longer than I care to remember. I felt alive again. Someone made me feel like all the years I've lived have meant something. And all you said was 6 simple words. Come back. I'll be waiting.
After all, only words.
They were more than words. I knew that at the time. That's why I went home and thought about what you said.
Oh, what did I say?
It doesn't matter, silly. What you said is not as important as what you meant.
No? What did I mean?
I'll go with
I
it.
decided what you meant was exactly the thing I needed to hear.
This guy is
Well,
gross.
I'm glad about that.
You know, it's funny. A man can live as long as I have, through all the ups and downs, and just when he thinks it's all over, someone cares for him again. I wasn't looking for that when I came in here. Maybe that's why it happened, because I wasn't asking for love anymore. I wasn't desperate. I wasn't begging, whining, groveling, sniveling. I just came in here for a drink. And I found a lot more.
Krellman, listen, Krellman, you're kind and sweet and terribly attractive, but if you're saying what I think you're saying, you felt you meant, I thought you needed to hear, then I just have one thing to say: I did not.
Akmina, don't do this to me.
Now, please, look, I have customers. Why don't you
Don't
sit
do this
down,
to me.
finish
Don't
your
be
drink.
so
Have
gross.
another drink. This one's on me. Now, you stay just as long as you want. But I have business to attend to. I really have no time for anything else.
You'll change your mind. I just know you will. 6 simple little words. I can wait forever to hear it again, because I know...
Come back soon. I'll be waiting.
That's the joke. That was the build-up. She says it to everybody. I want to get that.
Due to increased
Thank you.
activity among subversive forces, we are placing a curfew on the entire Tatooine system effective immediately. All inhabitants will return to their homes at once. This order will remain in effect until further notice.
We heard him, guys.
Take a break. I don't know how long. Maybe forever. Closing me down again. Please, I have enough aggravation. All right, one more round before you leave, and this one's on me. Torque.
How does she make any money? She's giving everyone free drinks.
Gentlemen, I don't know how to tell you this, but I guess the wall screen said it all. We're closed.
I don't think they speak English.
Gentlemen, I guess you didn't hear what I said. The Empire has closed us down. Now, I know this sort of thing happens all the time. I'm sure it's just temporary, but... Fellas, the party is over!
They're not listening. Oh, they are listening.
You stop that! Stop, Torque! It's all right. I'll reason. Kelbo, Sudmore, come on, you guys. Haven't I always lent you money?
Why does she care?
Of all creatures, please do
Like,
me a
look,
favor.
just send it. They're gonna send in the guards. Like,
Ludlow, you're heartless. Thorpe, after all I've done for you.
you're just gonna clear out the place, and some of y'all gonna get arrested. I'm leaving.
Short memory. Oh, listen, do you remember the time that... I don't believe we've met. We're closed! I said we're closed. Look, I'm sorry, we are closed. The Empire just imposed a curfew on this planet. Everybody has to leave right now. No, Torque, I don't want any more trouble. You take care of the door.
Now have an unruly mob.
All right. All right. All right. All right. I can take a hint. We'll have one more round. This one's on the house.
Not making any money today.
I'll run a tab for the Empire.
Says she's gonna run a tab for the Empire, but they're not gonna pay that.
Just one more round, friend. Then homeward bound, friend. Don't forget me in your dreams.
I like the synth.
Just one more song, friend. And then so long, friend. The nights get shorter, it seems. Just one more rhyme, friend. Yes, it's a crime, friend. But you know time, friend. Time can fly. So it's good night, friend.
That's kind of cute. I like that.
Good night, but not goodbye.
I like that it's almost like a remix.
Just one more drop, friend. Before we stop, friend. One more moment face to face. Next time you're dry, friend, try stopping by, friend. If there's a light in the place,
I mean, the bar is probably already going to go under anyways.
we may not thrive, friend.
I mean, they just got out of Tier 3. All their money into eating outside, and the Empire just quarantines them all over again.
So say good night, friend. Good night, but not goodbye. Just one more dance, friend. Just one more chance.
Weirdest bar.
One more chorus, one more tune. It's not the end, friend. If you're a friend, then you'll come back to me soon. But it's too late, pal, to celebrate, pal. You'll have to wait, pal.
Stormtroopers just show up and start blasting everybody. It's like, we warned you.
Now it's good night, friend.
We warned all of you.
Good night, friend. Good night, friend. Da, 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 da.
Is she just gonna do nothing about the guy who pointed a blaster at her? Like, you will serve me or I will kill you. A lot of shrieking going on in this song. These aliens don't know how to sing.
You're such a dear friend.
Where'd Volcano Head go? Not gonna leave with him, is she?
You know I'm here, friend. Is that a tear, friend? In your eye?
Yeah, I need a
Now it's
paycheck.
good night, friend. Good night, friend.
Is B. Arthur coked out during this, do you
Good
think?
night, but not.
Oh. That's really weird to think that he's there, and it's like, well, now you're alone together, and she's already denied your advances. Are you going to be gross?
Return to base. Return to base. Return to base. Return to base.
Message received and obeyed.
We heard you the first time.
We leave at once. You, stay here. There's a male missing from this household, and I want you to be here when he returns. It's possible he's one of the rebels we're looking for.
Did I say that loud enough? Did everyone hear that?
Return to base. Return to base.
Just gonna let him go up there? Just gonna let him corner your child. Otherwise, I don't have nearly enough time to finish this one. Yeah, that thing he spent all that time creating, he just destroyed it. There's no point to that scene. Didn't even really have to try that hard.
Look, there any more inside? Sweetheart, that's okay. All right, no. Everything's okay now. Here's your daddy.
No troopers don't get a ton of training, do they?
It's okay, everybody. He's gone. How are you? Mama! Wonderful. Well, huh? Your son's been doing your prosh. Saved my tail more than a couple times. Well, I'd love to, but I can't. I gotta get back to the Falcon before somebody stumbles across her.
Why do they keep calling it the
Look
Falcon?
at Lumpy. He's sure grown.
They don't do that in the movie.
I think his voice is changing. Come on, I'm just teasing. Well, look. I gotta go. Have a
Yeah,
nice life, Dave,
that's
but be careful. A lot of troopers.
About the thick and thin of it.
Chewie, check and see if the coast is clear, will you?
And knocked the gun out of his hand. The gun fell on the ground, and he sort of like tripped over it, like an idiot.
You're like family to me. Enough. Bye. buddy. Well,
See you in the next movie, bud.
be careful.
Their friendship chokehold.
We'll be looking for him. Take care.
You call it what? William Falcon? But like every other reference to it was always Falcon. See, like they may have mentioned it like once or twice, but it's like they use Falcon so much more. Oh. 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 That's all the white. Cream. Hey, remember this guy?
Sure know how to make a guy feel welcome.
He was in the movie
Glad
for a
you're
while.
home, Parker.
He was in the movie longer than Han was.
If you're looking for who I think you're looking for, forget him. We won't be bothered by him again.
This is a general alert. Calling Officer B4711. Officer B4711. We are unable to reach you on your comlink. Is there a problem? You are instructed to turn on your comlink immediately.
You are in so much trouble.
Wait a minute. I think I can handle this.
We have two-way communication, Trader Sandan. Is this a report about the missing trooper?
It is, sir. Trooper B4711 was here with 3 other men. They
Yes.
left and he remained.
Chewie is back.
As soon as they had gone, he packed a lot of food from this house and he robbed me blind. Then he took off for the hills.
Well,
Very
that
well,
sucks.
We'll send out a search party.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Identification is very important. Helps you maintain contact with the Empire at times like this. Lumpy. Itchy. Chewy.
Easy.
This
Doc.
day is for you.
Obi.
Have a wonderful celebration. And may the Force be with you.
Does he believe in the Force? Isn't that kind of weird to say if you're not like a Jedi? It just feels weird that just... I know Han says it because he's with Luke a lot, and, you know, they talk about the Force and stuff, but... It seems weird to be like just some random trader on Kashyyyk talking to Wookiees about the Force being with them. They're about to celebrate Life Day. This heretic, godless celebration of walking into a sun. Like, you think they believe in the Force? Look, they've got spheres. What are those? Yeah, they're spheres. Right? They've got their own little orbs. This is a backwards tribe. That somehow have reached faster than light travel. Also, I like how they put on more clothes for their celebration. It's like they were naked. They put on those robes. actually get this one done before the end of the movie. I thought I would not. It's a show. You put your mind to something, you can accomplish anything. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Also, I wonder if Life Day is like... I guess it is now, like, canonically. Life Day is a everybody thing. It's not just a Wookiee thing. Like a cult. I mean...
Happy Life Day.
Kinda, yeah. They have some, like, weird Eyes Wide Shut parties. With just these sound effects happening.
And we're certainly glad you're alive to celebrate it. Yes, Artu. It is indeed true that at times like this, Artu and I wish that we were more than just mechanical beings. And we're really alive, so that we could share your feelings with you.
Chewbacca! Chewbacca, we were so relieved to hear you were all right.
Wait, they came back?
All of you are an important part of my life, pal.
Did you just leave?
This holiday is yours. But we all share with you the hope that this day brings us closer to freedom and to harmony and to peace.
Or is this some sort of
No
weird
matter how different we appear, we're
space
all the
connection?
same in our struggle against the powers of evil and darkness. I hope that this day will always be a day of joy in which we can reconfirm our dedication and our courage, and more than anything else, our love for one another. This is the
Weird
promise of the
voodoo
tree of life.
Zoom call.
We celebrate a day of peace, a day of harmony, a day of joy we all can share together joyously, a day that takes us through the darkness, a day that leads us into light, a day that makes us want to celebrate the a day that brings the promise that one day we'll be free to live, to laugh, to dream, to grow, to trust, to
Not really sure what's happening with the audio in this sequence. I think. Oh, there we go. What? water. That was something. And it's like it gets worse every year. I feel like the more I watch it, the more it should start to get better. But I don't think that's the case. I think it just gets consistently worse with every viewing. But, you know, sometimes Christmas traditions be like that. One tradition that needs to happen is me going to bed because I'm sleepy. Thanks, guys, for watching that terrible movie with me. I'm going to peace out. Y'all have a fantastic evening. I'll see you later. Bye.
Thanks for your time. Have a good day.